Hey there guys, it's the Slithering one. I'm bringing you a video because this is going to be in honor of me getting a new camera, and along with the new camera means I get a new built-in mic. My old camera, an old mic, the camera was slow. It recorded maybe, I don't know, maybe five frames per second. Um, so the image was really bad whenever I did face cam or anything, or I was streaming other videos. And the mic inside was actually even worse than that. The quality was bad. You always had choppy sounds throughout. It was annoying. So I broke down. I invested in a new camera, and I absolutely love it. It's doing amazing. The image is crystal clear, and the sound, as you can tell from this video, is a lot better. I'm going to slowly start upgrading all my stuff so I can give you more and more quality videos as time goes on. But in honor of me having the great fun of having a new thing, my new little toy to play with, I'm going to show you a fun video in a random battle that I did. A message that I would take away from this random battle is Team Rocket. There's a quick little shout out to Team Rocket. I'll show that on turn 12. And that if you get hacked, keep going. Because I got hacked really hard in this game, guys. Like, really, really unfortunate. Like, I think one of my Pokemon is blind. He missed so often, and hacks just happen to him over and over again. But you should always keep fighting because I still turned it out, and it turned out to be a really fun game. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to do brief narrations, maybe nothing too intense, because it's supposed to be a fun game. So let's just sit back and watch for a little bit. So as always, random battles, who cares about leads? It's what gets thrown out. I clearly have the advantage, so Sleep Powder is coming his way, and he knows it. Shaman takes on Jumpluff really well, unless that was the Acro Flying Gem, which doesn't exist. So he has no reason not to switch out. Okay, so this Weezing takes on the Shaman really well. That Air Slash did pretty much nothing off a crit. I misplay, though. I Will-O-Wisp the sub. Oops, he predicted that very well. And now we see the ever so unfortunate variant that is Subseed. And this Subseed takes on Weezing very well, because we can see he is healing 17% a turn. And if you lose 25 with sub, that means Matt says he's only losing 8% every turn. He will win this battle. All he has to do is keep clicking sub. So I'm going to switch out into my Reuniclus because it has Magic Guard. So this Leech Seed, I know he can't go for it, so I assumed he wasn't going to. So I just go for a Psyshock. I know I'm going to break the sub. But he gives me a free turn in Seeds anyways. So that's unfortunate. I think he was testing if it was Magic Guard or Regenerator. Air Slash, not doing a whole lot, but he does get the flinch. 30%, that's like Scald Burn. I'm not too upset with it. Seed Flare does a hell of a lot. And Psyshock, after Leftovers, sadly is not a 2-hit KO. So I'm actually going to go for the Recover here. Or at least I would have if he didn't crit me. So hacks number 3. I got, no, that was number 2. I got flinch and I got crit. Here comes the Arbok, who is going to take the Sludge Bomb very nicely. Good play on his part. But since it's an Arbok, and I was just going to be like, well, my only other move is I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp. Burn it. And since he's the Coil set, that's great. But hacks number 3. He gets the Shed Skin. All right. So good on his part. He goes for Coil again. His seems to be able to just set up on me. So I go for a Fire Blast, and I miss. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. So it looks like Jesse is going to win this fight versus James because James's Weezing's Fire Blast misses again. I don't even know how much damage that would do. It would just do some. And since the Arbok isn't healing, I think it was going to be either like a Expert Belt or a Life Orb set. But I missed the Will-O-Wisp, and then he crits me with the Aqua Tail. I don't know how important that crit was. He's at +4. I believe it's +4. Yeah, it's +4. +4, and it was the Life Orbed. Greninja's going to come in, just get some damage off with Surf, and then switch into Miltank because I know I'm pretty much dead at this point. But Miltank takes that Sucker Punch pretty well. But Arbok takes that Body Slam a lot better. Alright, so before this next turn happens, this is the 50-50. If he goes for the Gunk Shot, and I go for Body Slam, I knock him out. If he goes for Sucker Punch and I go for the Body Slam, he knocks me out. If he goes for the Sucker Punch and I go for any other move, I win. So right now there is a 30% chance for him to win this, and then if he goes with Gunk Shot, I go for anything else, he wins. But the Arbok goes down too. So right now he's thinking of the double down of, I'm just going to do Sucker Punch. And I catch him. The safe move would have been Gunk Shot. Because even if I just go for another Body Slam, I'm just going to be at 48%, and you can probably handle that with one of your other 5 Pokemon. But he chokes. He does go for the Sucker Punch, which I thought he was going to. So I go for the Milk Drink. Now I'm pretty much at full. In fact, I am at full after leftovers. And now I'm safe to fire off a Body Slam. Yes, it's not going to hit anything. I just need this Arbok dead. In case he went for Gunk Shot or something, I didn't want to over-predict and go for like Stealth Rocks. So the Body Slam takes him out. He goes into Persian. I didn't think Persian was going to be able to knock me out even with like a return, so I just go for the Milk Drink. He does a good job of knocking off my leftovers. I'm going to switch into my last Pokemon, which is Hitmonchan. I didn't know Hitmonchan was going to take the return that well, but I'm glad it did, because after that I knew I could take 2, and I know he's not taking this Drain Punch. This is a Life Orb Iron Fist Hitmonchan with Drain Punch. Super effective on the Persian. I think that could have killed 2 Persians. So he switches into Dugtrio. I have no idea what it's going to do, so I'm just going to keep firing off Drain Punches because, you know, it's going to work. I'm able to heal, and I'm healing more than Life Orb damage, so I'm just going to fire off another Drain Punch because there's nothing he can really do. Earthquake didn't take me out, so good. I'm impressed Dugtrio went down to 1. I was planning on Mach Punching after it didn't kill it. In comes Shaman. I'm actually going to switch out to Miltank because this Miltank has Sap Sipper. I should have done this way earlier in the battle because this Miltank hard walls the Shaman. It's Sub, Leech, Seed Flare, and Air Slash. So this Miltank walls this. The only thing it can do is Air Slash me, and I think I can just Milk Drink Body Slam it. I don't understand that move right there. He just saw the Sap Sipper, gave me a free turn to fully heal, and then he seeds me. So now I'm at +2. So this game is really in my favor. So I've already tied it up. He was winning. He had all 3 of these when I threw this Miltank out. So it was a 6-3. Now it's a 3-3. Now we're coming bin, and I came back from some lost this to hacks, lost this to hacks, lost this because I was stupid. That's not really hacks. That's just not my fault. All right, and now he has to switch out because Shaman can't take on this Miltank. I'm just going to start firing off Body Slams. So he switches out, and the Body Slam lands on this Tyranitar. All right, so T-Tar comes in. The Body Slam lands on it. It does a pretty good amount. Thank you, +2 Miltank. It is the Megatar. So another Body Slam does good damage, doesn't kill it. But Stone Edge is only doing 35%. That means I can take another one. So I'm just going to fire off another Body Slam. I'm expecting to take the Stone Edge, but Lady Luck comes in on me. I get a Paralysis and the full Para, so I get a free turn. At this part, now that he's paralyzed, I'm going to start playing around with hacks. I'm going to go for a Milk Drink, just heal up a little bit more. Try to stall out the sand a little bit. And more hacks comes his way as he misses a Stone Edge. So let's see. I missed 3 Fire Blasts, a Will-O-Wisp. A Will-O-Wisp got Shed Skinned on me. A crit flinch on a crit and a flinch, 2 different things, on my Reuniclus. So I experienced 7 different variants of hacks in this game. He experienced a Paralysis full Para and a miss. And he is complaining. Like I kind of wish I could show you a little bit of what's going on. He is just angry. Lots of cussing, and I'm trying to keep it PG. So he's swearing quite a bit here. But I'm going to kill this Tyranitar with pretty much a full health Miltank, and I'm going to have to take on his last Pokemon, other than Shaman, which is Kyurem Black. And I think I can take at least one, so I'm going to fire off a Body Slam. There's a new feature on Showdown, which I don't know if I like, which is if you hover over the Pokemon's name, it shows you its speed tier. And if you hover over your opponents, it'll show you its speed tier. So it just saves the time of /daddying the Pokemon to figure out the speeds. But it only shows it to them unedited, so it won't give away like Choice Scarf or anything. I don't know how I feel about that, but I just looked at these 2, mostly because it was level 74 and 86, so I knew my Miltank was faster. So I want to just get damage off with Body Slam, see if I could take it. And I took an Outrage fine. I won't survive the next one, but I'm faster, so I'm going to knock him out. So that's a Miltank win, and then his last Pokemon is just Shaman, and as we saw before, Miltank hardballs this Shaman. So he simply forfeits, and that is game. So guys, this was just a fun video. If you enjoyed watching, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to upload more and more showdowns. I'm going to leave a link in the description to my Twitch, where I live stream on weekends. On Sunday, I do Pokemon. On Saturday, I do Hearthstone. I hope to see you guys on this channel more often. All right, thank you for enjoying, and I will see you guys next time then. See ya.